Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft in our survival single-player world. And today we are picking up where we left off. And we are going to be getting our roads in place. So from the front of the house here, we're going to link the road up. We're going to bring it over kind of through here and up to the bridge. And then from our road juncture down here below the entry here, right there, we're going to split a little branch off that wraps around through this area and kind of follows close to the cliff base to connect in as well. And then from the other side, way over here. Oh, bamboo. I thought I saw a fire or something. I said saw, not heard. Thank you. We're going to pick up from here. We're going to bring the road out, kind of curve it around past this crafting bench. We're going to fill in some of this area with some of our bountiful smooth stone from our dig site. And we're going to kind of set the initial indication of where the path is going to follow coming up through here. We're not going to dig or we're not going to remove all of these trees yet, but we're going to at least indicate where the path is going to go, and then we're going to drop our staircase in coming down here. And then we should have the materials available in our, you can't see them from here, but our shulker boxes over there on the cliff edge to probably get this little cliff base done to match up with the rest of the village as well. So, we're going to start out with a little bit of a time lapse here of us getting some roads marked in. I gathered everything I'm going to need between episodes, so we can just jump straight into it. I even cleared out a little bit of space here and forgot to close my door. So, with that, let's hop into a little bit of a time lapse and see how these roads look once we're done. Alright, guys, we have our roads in connecting our lighthouse keeper's house. And we have a few more chores to get done today. So, what we're going to try and get done now, we're going to... Shut up, fire. We're going to grab our cliff basing materials from over there. And we're going to get this cliff here done in the same style as our village cliffs back there. And then we're going to start clearing out a little bit of this jungle so we can start getting ready to get this road extended, wrapping back, and then we've got to clear a bit of space back in there for a few other builds. But let's just walk along this real quick and see where we're at. Ah, it's such a nice view from over here, too. All right. And we even have all of our lamps in. And a floating stone cutter. We'll fix it later. But this entire place is now completely... you better run. Is completely done with the roads up to this point. And we just did the same thing with the texturing, where we went through with our most populous blocks to least populous, and it just kind of matches up with everything. I've marked in a few spots where we're going to add a couple things. In this spot next to the house, we're going to build a stable with maybe 2 stalls facing this way and 2 more facing this way. Little separation down the middle. Not exact on the sizing, but just marking it out. And then over here we had talked about having the crane coming down, and I figured in this spot we could put a little sort of prep area, barrels and crates and things stacked up, another little cart over here, and, you know, people loading stuff onto the crane lift. Back in this spot, I'm thinking we might try to fit in maybe a bakery or something back here. He didn't belong here. But beyond that, everything is just that little bit more complete now. So, since we're changing what we're doing with the docks, we're no longer going to be splitting off down here to the beach for that. We're doing them over by the lighthouse. We still might put something down on this beach, maybe just a little footpath down and, you know, like a little beach shack or something. But we can come back to that later. That's little detail stuff. I still need to get the last 2 plants for this too. We may go on our pitcher pot adventure soon. I also need to clear these guys out. So many things to do. But for now, I need all the tuff I can get my hands on. And we'll come back for... Actually, may as well just take it with us now. Okay. And let's drop these along here. Build ourselves a little chest monster to deal with later. Perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna take... Yeah, starting there. You know what? Let's do that. Make my life a little easier. Okay. And yeah, we're just going to do this the whole way around. Replace all of this with tuff. And then we'll come through and knock in some details and start replacing out. Some of this stuff with our andesite, get some stairs and slabs, some smooth stone back in after I take the time to dig it all out. I know it's a little silly, but it'll look good in the end, and that's all we really need to know. There we go. Yeah, that's correct. And we've done all of this in time lapses and on camera before, so I am going to get this cliff face knocked out, and I'll bring you guys back in when we're ready to take a look at it and possibly move on to the next bit. All right, guys, look at this. We have it cliff-faced all the way down to here with our little chaotic cliff-facing style, and walking from here, yeah, it fits the style. And even that little bit back in there. So, it fits the style of the rest of the village cliffs. It kind of brings this just a little more in touch with the rest of the village out there. And, you know, honestly, I'm absolutely loving it. So, our next step here is to start chopping out some of these trees. And I figure, why not take some time and just chit-chat with you guys while I bust some of these trees down. So let's get a little bit of an overview. Probably shouldn't slam myself onto the top of a tree like that. We've got a little fire that must have started before I turned fire tick off. Yeah, that's not good. Let's deal with that real quick. I have fire tick off because I just don't want to deal with crazy lag spikes. Mostly. Though, honestly, dealing with these oak trees makes me wish I had a tree felling mod. Oh, these things are a nightmare. I should've... hold up. I can still do it with this one. Ah, took it out from under myself. That's fine. We'll figure it out. We are creative and resourceful. This will work for us. Oh, man. Didn't think we'd be dealing with fire response, but that's fine. What's a little forest fire among friends? Need to get on that top of that thing. Work it from the top down. Okay. There's wood. Okay. Can get that from the bottom here in a minute. Stand here on something solid and find the remaining logs. No. How about no? Okay. That gets rid of that one. Ah, the repercussions of my own actions. Okay. Let's go sleep to clear the storm, because that's a whole lot of noises happening at the same time. Between the rain and the thunder and the lightning and the lava and the fire and all the trees breaking. Case in point. Just a few too many noises all at once. Man, it's a good thing I'm looking for something really easy to spot, like a forest fire. You really would think that there would be a way to convince the game to not spawn a tree on lava. Next to lava, maybe. This makes sense, but that one was directly over. Alright. Gets rid of a bunch of it. You know, this really isn't what I was expecting to do with this portion of the episode, I'm gonna be honest. There we go. There we go. Is that everything on fire? No. Oh, I think I actually have seeds on me, don't I? No, I don't. I do have an incredible number of leaves, though. Let me see if I can get some seeds for you, buddy. Alright. Let's hope this is enough. Nope. Okay, don't worry. Hold on. I can get more. I like this parrot. He was satisfied to just sit and watch the forest burn. My kind of bird. There we go. Hold on. Hey, there we go. Perfect. You can follow me, you're fine. So, anyways. Forest fire taken care of. Oop. Buddy, where are you going? Get back up here. He'll figure out what he's doing eventually, I'm sure. Did you want to be the lighthouse keeper? That did not work how I wanted it to. Alright, anyways. I would say distractions aside, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Let's start pushing back. I'm going to take that tree and a couple of these and just kind of push this a little bit back here. Which one had I said I was going to do? I think I was going to start from that one there. Probably do this entire little cluster of trees. This one's a big oak, isn't it? Might not be. Nope, just a... Oh, it is a large oak. Of course it is. Okay, I think this is definitely the method. that it? Really? A lot of leaves, not a lot of tree here. Okay. And a lot of these we can just take from ground level. Just like so. Perfect. Oh, this is something weird. Okay. That is the one benefit of jungle trees, though, is real easy to climb. There's another one back in there. Get it? Perfect. May as well hit that one while I'm here. Ah, okay, that's just connected to this. Perfect. Okay, a bunch more jungle wood. Pretty much. Figured out that. And then there's that. What else are you attached to? Another one right there. Base of this tree. Really making me work for it, I see. Okay. Ah, there it is. No. Okay. Nope. Just sever the connection here. Okay, and then might have. Yep. There we go, that got rid of a bunch. Okay, no, stop it. Beauty. And now to deal with that oak. Why are they all giant oak trees? Every single one of them. Why can't I just have some regular oaks in here? I gotta name this bird Arsonist, I think. Can't think of much of a better name, given that he, was definitely enjoying the view of that fire and doing nothing to stop it. And we'll get rid of that in just a second. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it, so that should take all that. Beautiful.
Fantastic. We can leave that. I do like that tree. Probably take out that small one. But the path can go along just past that. And we're pretty much going to immediately be turning back and this way to follow the coastline. Alright. Let's sleep and then get one more good look at what we've accomplished. And we can let our bird hang out with the dog downstairs, I guess. Come on, buddy. There you go. You guys can hang out together. Alright. So we've got our road loop there. We've picked out the spot for a stable. We've got a spot marked out for a little storage lift. We know where we're going to throw in probably a little bakery or some kind of other shop. I do like the idea of a bakery there, though. We got the roads extended all the way through here, including right up to the door of the lighthouse keeper's shop, or lighthouse keeper's house. I really, really like that cliff facing now that it's done. And we've got the initial section where we're going to continue the path. I'll work on this some more between episodes and maybe have a little deforestation montage at the start of the next one. But for now, guys, that's about all we've got time for today. Let me be a professional and take my hat off. Oh. Holding far too many leaves to be able to take my hat off. Anyways. Guys, it has been fun. It always is fun hopping into this world and continuing our progress. Why is there... Hold on. I said no more distractions, and that's a worthy distraction. Buddy! How did you even get up here? Okay, well, you know what? He's part of the outro now. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming along on the adventure. If you're enjoying what I'm doing, there is a playlist on the channel for all of the SSP episodes. There's also playlists for all of the other games that I've done. And yeah, thanks so much for coming along. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.